Hello everyone, welcome to Potato Gaming. In this video, we will see top 12 PC games based on movie. Back in the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 3 era, there were a lot of movie that got adapted to video games and vice versa. Although the game is mostly meh and has bad quality, there's still some decent adaptations that at least you can enjoy. So here top 12 PC games based on movie. First is Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 is a game-based film with the same name that released on 2007. Spider-Man 3 is a third-person action-adventure video game set in an open world based on Manhattan. Players take on the role of Spider-Man and complete missions to progress through the story. Missions are structured in a non-linear manner, meaning that the game features multiple storylines which can be played in any order the player desires. While the game directly adapts the plot of the film, it builds upon it by including additional characters and elements from the Spider-Man comic books and other aspects of the Marvel Universe.
You obviously know your dad was the Green Goblin. He was trying to kill me.
I wish he had. You had no right to take him from me.
The second is The Godfather.
He's been playing handball in the alley all day. I thought the noise was gonna drive me nuts. My sister's looking after him tonight, though.
Good.
Based upon the 1972 film The Godfather, the game follows a non-canon character, Aldo Trapani, who is recruited into the Corleone family and works his way up its ranks while seeking revenge against his father's killers. The story of the game intersects with the film on numerous occasions, depicting major events from Aldo's perspective or showing him perform actions that happened off-screen. The Godfather is an open-world action-adventure game played from a third-person perspective. The basic gameplay and game mechanics are similar to most open-world titles, as the player can travel across the city freely, commandeer vehicles, do whatever they want in terms of attacking or killing innocent civilians, and progress through the storyline at their own leisure, spending as much time traversing the city as they wish. Number 3 is Narnia: The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. As the film, this game follows four Pevensey children Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy through the enchanted, wintry land of Narnia as they fight to end the rule of the wicked White Witch with the aid of Aslan, the talking lion and true king of Narnia. Divided into 15 levels, the game follows a linear style of gameplay and makes use of various gameplay elements: stealth, combat, puzzle solving, and strategy. Film clips from the Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe appear at the beginning and conclusion of each level. The game sports both single-player and co-opus modes. 4 players can play at once, but there can be as many as 4 playable characters to switch between in each level. Number 4 is Harry Potter's The Order of the Phoenix.
I'm not doing anything. Oh no. Make it stop!
Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is a 2007 action-adventure video game. It is based on the 2007 film of the same name. The game presents the player with a large part of the Harry Potter universe, combining the movie blueprints, J.K. Rowling's drawings, and books descriptions to recreate known places, including the Ministry of Magic, Grimmauld Place, and Little Whinging, as well as the main missions, and as part of the new sandbox style of playing. Players can explore Hogwarts and interact with objects, using magical spells to earn discovery points. One can duel Slytherins in the entrance courtyard, paved courtyard, and specific floor corridors. One can also duel throughout the story. There are various missions to complete which follow the storyline of the film, such as the recruiting of Dumbledore's army members, or creating havoc when Umbridge is made headmistress.
Ha! Expelliarmus!
Number 5 is Mad Max. Although Mad Max is not based on the film series, it was inspired by its universe. Mad Max is an action-adventure game set in an open-world post-apocalyptic environment caused by resource shortages and ecocide. It emphasizes vehicular combat, in which the player is the eponymous Mad Max. Although the game has many choices, it emphasizes action over stealth. Mad Max features a variety of weapons, including Max's iconic shotgun, but ammunition is scarce and the game emphasizes melee combat over firearms. Mad Max's landscape consists of canyons, caves, deserts, and abandoned wastelands. The game's world is divided into several regions, with each having its own backstory and landscape. Unique landmarks and ruins can be discovered in each region. Side activities such as races, time trials, invading enemy fortresses, and eliminating enemy convoys can be found in each region. A region's threat level is lowered by completing these activities, facilitating its navigation. Number 6 is Saw the video game.
Lost your hell, whittled away by the bullet wound in your chest. But you have not given up, have you? Now we will see if you can overcome your obsession.
Saw the video game taking place between first and second film. In Saw, the Jigsaw Killer has healed Detective David Tapp from his gunshot wound, and places him in an abandoned insane asylum to teach him a lesson in life appreciation. Obsessed, Tapp traverses the asylum and gathers clues along the way in hopes of apprehending Jigsaw. As he progresses through the asylum, he encounters several people with connections to him, whom he must save. Saw is primarily a third-person survival horror game with elements of the action genre. The primary goal of the game is to traverse the asylum and survive traps in order to escape. Tapp has several abilities in the game, such as the ability to search things like toilets and corpses to find items such as weapons, health, or clues he can use to fulfill his objectives. At certain points in the game, the player will be joined by AI teammates that help Tapp. There are many points in the game where multiple paths are available that can be taken to avoid certain areas or uncover hidden items. Number 7 is Kung Fu Panda.
Stuff of legend. He traveled the land in search of worthy foes.
Kung Fu Panda is based on the movie Kung Fu Panda. Players initially control Po, who differs from the movie in that he possesses a basic level of martial arts skill from the beginning, enabling him to participate in battle. In addition to fighting and jumping challenges, maintaining balance is another important element of the game, such as Po crossing tightropes, staying on moving platforms, and steering a boat through a dangerous river. Over the course of the game's narrative, the player improves Po's skill by adding various new fighting techniques and special moves, although in some parts of the game, the player will have to complete the tasks as another character. Eventually, as the player progresses through the game, they'll be able to unlock other characters, including Master Shifu and the members of the Furious Five.
You think you're the Dragon Warrior? Listen, I will say nothing against Master Oogway.
Number 8 is Surf Up. Surf's Up is a video game based on the Sony Pictures animation film of the same name. Surf's Up the video game follows the basic story of Cody Maverick in the movie. Surf's Up is a surfing-style game set at the annual Reggie Belafonte Big Z Memorial Surf-Off as seen in the film. Players choose from one of 10 characters from the film to play as, and experience various spots on Pengu Island, from North Beach to the Boneyards, as well as Cody's home of Shiverpool as they progress in the contest. The player is given a set of objectives to meet in each match, including finding and collecting a set number of trophies scattered throughout the level, gaining enough points from performing tricks while surfing, and maneuvering through large gates. Number 9 is TMNT.
Oh, this is the cool part. So tell us what you did then.
I didn't have a choice. I had to go into the tower and investigate.
Breaking and entering.
The game's plot is based on the 2007 film TMNT, but is told in the form of a flashback by the Turtles and Splinter. TMNT is a game with a lot of adventure and action, though the majority of the gameplay is largely based on platforming. Many areas of the game involve leaping across city rooftops, though even when a level within the game does not take place upon the city rooftops, platforming is still the dominant gameplay objectives of the game. The game features 16 levels, 16 story and 16 unlockable challenge levels. The game also features 4 playable characters, each with their own unique fighting style and abilities. The game encourages cooperative gameplay, as the player will have to use each turtle's special abilities to navigate through their environment.
All right! Here's Johnny!
Number 10 is X-Men Origin Wolverine. The story is a combination of the Wolverine backstory explored in the film and an original plot created by Raven Software, which was influenced by major events in the X-Men comic series. X-Men Origins takes influences from games such as God of War and Devil May Cry with a third-person perspective. Combat relies on 3 options: light attacks, heavy attacks, and grabs. Another form of attack is the lunge, which allows Wolverine to quickly close the distance to an enemy. Wolverine can also use the environment to his advantage, such as by impaling foes on spikes. During combat, Wolverine's rage meter builds up, and when full allows him to use more devastating attacks, like the claw spin and a berserker mode, which increases Wolverine's claw strength until his rage meter empties. Number 11 is Tarzan. Tarzan is a 1999 platform game based on the 1999 film of the same name. Disney's Tarzan is a 2.5D side-scrolling platform game, with gameplay taking place on a 2-dimensional plane but with 3-dimensional models and environments. The player controls the eponymous character of Tarzan, both as a child and as an adult, though 14 different levels. Along with running and jumping through levels, Tarzan is able to slam the ground in order to break open certain objects, as well as revealing hidden items and secret areas. Tarzan's main method of attacking enemies is by throwing assorted fruits. Levels feature several different collectible items, such as coins that earn the player an extra life when 100 of them are collected, and 4 pieces of a pencil sketch which are hidden throughout the level and unlock a bonus level when collected. Scenes from the game's respective film can be unlocked by locating 6 letters in each level. And the last is Peter Jackson's King Kong the video game.
2 magazines on backup.
The game allows players to play as both Jack Driscoll and King Kong. Players use firearms and spears as Jack, and punch, grab and use objects, corpses as Kong, to defend against and fight creatures on Skull Island. The King Kong segments are played from a third-person perspective, while the Jack levels are played from a first-person perspective. The game emphasizes the role of a heads-up display, with the developers explaining that this conceivably would help players to get further immersed into the game, although the HUD can be turned on in the settings.
Three magazines on backup.
Hang on, Ann!
Hello.